When young Harry walked into my bookstore today, he had no idea he'd be leaving with my entire collected works free of charge. Standard Eggs, welcome. Welcome to Standard Egg. Good morning, Standard Egg. Standard Egg. Standard Egg. Standard Egg. Standard Egg. Here we are. Today, on the list, on the docket, today, the Unofficial Harry Potter Cookbook, New York Times bestseller from the author, Dinah Buchholz. Dinah Buchholz. Dinah Buckhole. I'm your host, Dennis DeJean. Today we'll be making Molly Weasley's Magical Meatballs. Alright, sit down, get comfortable, relax. It's time to read a little story. So, at the Ministry of Magic on the morning of Harry's hearing, Mr. Weasley bumps into Kingsley Shacklebolt. They pretend not to know each other, but Mr. Weasley manages to whisper to him that Mrs. Weasley is serving meatballs for dinner if he would like to join. That is from Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, Chapter 7. A mixture of breadcrumbs, seasoning, and ground meat is called force meat. That's the side note. Doesn't help me at all. Let's make it a meatball! The recipe says you can serve it on rice, noodles, mashed potatoes. I think that mashed potatoes are going to be the most British version for whatever reasons. They're just going to have to boil until they're soft. Grab your pot, get water in it, get the potatoes in there. Let's go, let's cook. You see how fast that was? Now what? I don't know. Okay, meatballs, go! 1 pound of ground beef, which I'm never buying ground beef again. $8? $8 for a pound of ground meat? Are you kidding me? Alright, 1 pound of ground meat. Get it open, get going. I have Italian style, because why would you buy any other kind of breadcrumbs? I don't know. Half a cup of breadcrumbs. A crup. 1 large standard egg. My favorite part, 1 onion finely chopped. My eyes. 2 tablespoons of parsley. This needs a half a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna put a couple more pinches. I can just tell. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. That's probably good. 1/8 of a teaspoon of nutmeg. It's just such a tiny amount. Oh, that nutmeg smells really good. Now we just combine all this, and we got meatballs. There really isn't a clean way to do this. Maybe you could use a spoon, but you're just gonna have to put your hands in there. Now we're gonna work this meat into 1.5 inch balls, and then we'll fry them up.
Standard Egg with Dennis DeJean. Grab your hands and let's cook along. Standard Egg.
Now we're supposed to put 2 tablespoons of oil in a skillet and brown these on each side for 4 minutes. I don't know how many sides a meatball has. It's a ball shape. I don't know how I'm supposed to have sides. For the sauce, we need to cut up a whole onion. I'm just gonna thinly slice it. Alright, it's time to make our mashed potatoes. My potatoes are soft. Took like 7 minutes at the most. I'm just gonna drain these potatoes, and then we'll throw in a little butter and sour cream. Oh, and we'll flip the meatballs. 4 more minutes on the timer. I might turn them 1 more time after that. We'll see. Pinch of salt and pepper. I've learned anything from years of making mashed potatoes, it's wash off your mashed potato masher right away, because it will turn into concrete. Potatoes look good. Potatoes are ready. If you want to make sure your mashed potatoes are good enough, try them. Always try them. Try your food when you're cooking it. How else would you know? Mamma mia! Mamma mia! I ended up turning my meatballs 3 times. Apparently there's 3 sides to every meatball. The more you know. We put them on a plate? We put them on a plate? Meatballs are done. Let's put them on a plate. Alright, don't lose those meatballs. We're going to put them back in a second. Right now, we're going to throw our onion in here with a little oil. Cook them until they're brown. I know it's going to be hard, but the longer you can cook these onions, the more caramelized you can get them, the better they're going to be. So, be patient. It smells really good right now, and I want to just finish this and eat, but be patient. I can't wait any longer. We have to go. So, 1 tablespoon of flour, and we're going to mix this around a little bit, and then 14 ounces or 2 cups of chicken broth. So that flour and oil just mixed to become a roux, and now we add our cool or room temperature chicken stock and stir that in, and it has to cook for about 15 minutes to cook that flour taste out. Don't waste that flavor. Don't waste that juice. It's starting to smell like the Weasley's house. It smells great in here. These meatballs just need to simmer for 15 minutes or so. Try to put the raw side down, or try to flip them a couple times in there. Just make sure you get it all cooked, but I think this is going to turn out really good. Roll them around in the sauce, and I don't know, play with them a little bit, but don't burn yourself like me. The flour needs to be simmering. It needs to cook out that flour taste, that raw flour taste. So you can start your timer for 15 minutes the moment it starts simmering. 15 minutes are up. I didn't stand there the whole time. I stirred it every 4 minutes probably. I'm going to be a little more particular today because I'm not already starving. Mashed potatoes, we know are good already. Why waste time with that? Oh well. Alright. Sauce is awesome. Sauce is perfect. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. I've only tried the sauce, and it is so good. It's so oniony. So much onion flavor. The chicken is there. Chicken's nice. It's smooth. It's silky. I'm really surprised I didn't add any pepper or salt or nutmeg or anything to that sauce. It didn't say to, but I can taste it. I can taste the nutmeg like it was leaching out of the meatballs and into the sauce. It's amazing. It's a really good sauce. So let's try the meatball. Alright, meatball is cooked all the way, so that's a good sign. Okay. Okay. Oh. Meatball is great. Perfectly cooked. It's not dry at all. A lot of flavor. A lot of onions. A lot of onions. If you don't like onions, you're not going to like this recipe at all. But it was really good. Seems very British. Very meat and potatoes. It's, this is a fantastic meal. I mean, this is really hearty home cooking. Country style. This is like country food. The meatballs are more like meatloaf than a meatball. And even the Italian seasoning I don't notice. The nutmeg is barely there in the meatball, but I can taste it in the sauce. This is a really good dish. It feels so British. It feels British, but also like southern home country cooking. So good job. Good job. Yeah, this is good. It took 40 minutes total, maybe tops. I mean, you could make this fast if you wanted to. Really good meal. Definitely worth. I'm gonna try to put the recipe down in the description. Thank you for watching. Standard egg, you guys are great. Best fans in the world. Welcome to my new fans, new subscribers. I don't want to shout out names. I don't want people to feel weird, but thank you guys. Thank you that. Oh, thank you for your feedback. Give me likes. Give me subscribes. Give me comments. I want comments more than anything. I want comments more than likes or subscribes. Comment me, talk to me, tell me how you're doing. Tell me how your day was. Tell me what you're cooking. Tell me how you're doing. Miss you guys, love you guys. You're the best. Standard egg. Pay attention. Watch, cook, listen, learn. Boom! Standard egg. Standard egg. This is good. This is really good. I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Mmm. Mmm. That's good.